Yeah, of course, it's a SWF. I swear, fucking reporting all of you. What the fuck? That toxicity, man. Extreme toxic, mate. Such a toxicity. Toxic SWF report.
I have found another toxic streamer.
You're joking. Not another one?
This guy is someone who I encountered on my travels, and I watched a game that they had on RPD, and the way it ended was just very interesting. And I didn't think much of it. I just thought it was somebody getting a bit tilted at the game. But then he had another game straight after, and it was juicy, let's say. So I thought I would share this with you. The point of this video is not to send hate to this person. I have purposely blurred out every reference to this person's name, and I will not be revealing who it is. If you do watch this and you are this person or you know this person, don't go and harass them, or don't feel harassed if you are the person. Just like take it as an opportunity to do better. I don't know if it's going to go that far, but if anything, it at least brings light to it, and it at least gets hopefully people talking about it. But if you do enjoy this video, please do leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel. I do a lot more content like this, a lot more wholesome stuff as well, and also leave a comment to let me know what you thought of this person. You can also check me out on Twitch, by the way, where I stream Dead by Daylight live. And without much further ado, let's just get into the juicy stuff, shall we?
Sadly, we are playing in the worst map ever to possibly exist.
So immediately, as soon as the game starts, he's already complaining about the map. That becomes a common thread. So one thing I want to point out before we really get into the gameplay of this, just while he's walking around trying to look for people, is that it does seem like this guy is a new killer, especially with Ghostface. And like you can forgive certain things and certain gameplay aspects and certain thoughts about the game because of it, but not everything. I don't think I should excuse him for everything, and you'll see what I mean as it goes on. So he gets somebody down quite quickly. One gen has popped and he manages to get down. He uses Ghostface's ability quite well. And then he does this. Now, in general, I don't have a problem with people camping and tunneling. The thing I do have a problem with are people using these kind of tactics and then bitching and moaning about survivor tactics that are not ideal for them later on. Okay, so just remember that this guy on first hook, with 3 gens left, he chooses to camp in the stalk ability of Ghostface. Just remember that for later on, because I think it's worth being aware of. Again, camps the hook.
It doesn't matter because you're exposed and you're pretty hot.
My guy's got bars. He starts to get more and more annoyed with the map as the game goes on. Because he doesn't know like where to go to intercept people. He just says that.
Design-wise, this map is terrible. Honestly, it's too big.
Which is fair.
I'm
it
not
is a
gonna
big
count
map.
any more RPD matches because this is just cheating.
Apparently putting in RPD is exactly the same as cheating now. Good to know. That's blaming the game for you playing badly. Like if I showed you all of the gameplay of this, you would see him making wrong decisions. Again, he's a new killer. It's understandable, but you can't blame the map for your mistakes. That's not how it works.
This pallet is terrible. This pallet is in the worst possible location. And there's a boon circle of healing. No, I'm not doing this. I'm very sorry. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but this is This map, design-wise, is terrible and
Okay, so you won't know what that word was because I'm going to bleep it. But it was the R word. He went from 0 to 1,000 so fucking quickly. And also, can we make a collective agreement now to leave that word in 2021 and just fucking grow as a society past it? Anybody who uses this kind of language on their stream deserves to be called out, in my opinion. First of all, I don't even think it's TOS. And second off, it's just not fucking right. Like, get a different vocabulary, get better words, call it pineapples, call it coconuts. It doesn't matter. Just stop using words like that. Ugh. Okay, so for this chase that he's about to have with Kate, just watch how the Kate plays the chase. Watch how he plays the chase, and then listen to what he says afterwards. Okay, so we'll play it through now.
totally BS. She's going for the pallet. I respect my pallet. Oh my god.
Makes the mistake on the window. He swings, misses.
It is a
Fine.
100% BS.
Checks the gate. Smart move. She camps the pallet and hits him with the pallet stun. Again, smart move on her part.
I'm gonna cam this version. Don't care. I'm going to face camp. This is what you deserve for being such a dick. This is what you really deserve for being such a dick.
Like, what did the Kate do? What did the Kate do? The Kate was just running, and his reaction to it is, I'm gonna face camp you because you're a dick. This is what you deserve. What did she do? Why are you mad, dude? Like, you won the chase.
Like, I bring a Mori for like a decent kind of a game, and then you're just doing this. Like, it's pathetic. It's ridiculous.
So he brings a Mori. They run chases like normal, and they're the bad guys. I'm not saying bringing a Mori is bad, but like, what does a Mori even have to do with anything? Like, and why does bringing a Mori make you good? Like you played it fair, like it was a decent game because you brought a Mori. If anything, that puts more pressure on the survivors, so they're gonna play more effectively. No? Where did the Mori come into it? And then he face camps. And he complains about the flashlight save, which he does a lot more of in the next game.
I don't care about the point at this point.
We'll have fun with that.
Wow.
Okay, so notice how they got the save, and then immediately two of the survivors who were healthy got in the way to body block the injured survivor, okay? Now, to me, that's just what good survivors do. They see that somebody's getting face camped, and to prevent this person going down and them dying, the altruism part of the game, you move in the way, you block the killer being able to get to the injured survivor, and you stop them going down. To me, that just screams good survivor. That's effective survivor play. For him, it gives a different impression. Let's check it out. I'm just going to let this part run through, I think, as well, because this is where it gets very interesting. See, like, where has he gone here? He's just gone upstairs. He was chasing 3 people, and, like, I think he went for the intercept,
Yeah, of
but...
course. It's a SWF. You cannot. No effing way. I swear, fucking reporting all of you. What the fuck? That toxicity, man. Extreme toxic, mate. Such a toxicity. Toxic.
Because he thought they were a SWF. Nothing they did then gave away that they were a SWF. They just played well. And, like, he immediately went to SWF. And gets very angry about it. Like, look what he does in the endgame.
SWF report. It's that easy. It's so toxic. This is so toxic.
Why? Why is it toxic?
Red ranks, 0 skill.
They're not red ranks.
SWF.
Oh, they're great. It's grades. It's not ranks, man. 0 skill because Swift, despite the fact that he didn't kill a single person.
Exploit. Red ranks, SWF. RPD match.
He actually reports every single one of them. 4-man Swift equals report, apparently. They did nothing. They didn't click their flashlights repeatedly. They didn't teabag. They didn't BM. They didn't hold the game hostage. They literally got the gens done in an efficient manner. They won chases. They protected their teammates. They just played well. And because this guy lost, he's flipping out.
This is no fun at all for any character. Like, this is my weakest character that I can play. Note that I said...
How entitled do you have to be to think that just because you're playing a character that you're not strong at, that somehow means that the survivors have to basically give you the game or make it easier for you? First of all, they don't know who you're going to play and how your skill set is when they go into the game. And second of all, it's not on them to give you a good game. It's not on them to make sure that you win. So what more do you want them to do? They gave you a fair game. Just because you lost doesn't, or because you were playing your most weak killer, as you put it, doesn't give you any right to demand a better game from them.
Like, it's not because it's a competitive game that you have to be, like, so hateful to each other that they literally cannot play the game anymore. This is terrible.
Says the guy who lost the game and immediately reported the 4 other people, called them toxic, said they had 0 skill. And you are complaining that other people are mean to each other? Are you serious? Do you not hear how you talk? Do you not hear how you sound? Surely you must hear how silly you sound, surely. What? Now, before we move on to the next game, I did want to just mention something that he says in between his games.
So basically, Survive with Friends is a gameplay mechanic that allows you to play with friends, but it's totally abusive for killers and it's totally OP. The only way that I accept like Survive with Friends is like if you're pro and you're trying to get some newbies into, you know, like some decent games, or if you're like a streamer and you're saying like, hey, everybody can join, I don't care what you're doing, just don't be that toxic to the killer, blah 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 blah. That's what I accept.
Okay, but just remember that, because it comes into play next match. Let's see how he does with this one, shall we?
Wow.
I don't know why I said wow then. He just came across the thing and just randomly said wow as if she'd done something wrong.
Look at how this is toxic gameplay. Let me just finish that other person off. That's what a normal person would do.
Okay, so because she wouldn't give him the down easily, she's toxic. The entitlement? She body blocked because you were going to down her. Why is that toxic? That's just good survivor gameplay. That's good altruism. That's good teamwork. It's not toxic, dude. It's just not. You just, nah. You just can't, nah. Okay, so he gets his first hook off on Feng. 2 gens are done. He's in basically the same position he was in on RPD.
No, you're not gonna be such a bitch. No, you're not gonna body block me again.
Body blocking makes you a bitch?
In the slightest of ways. Toxic person, you absolute toxic person. Trying to flashlight me as if a bouncer is not enough. Like, see this kind of gameplay. What is it?
Efficient?
This is what you deserve at this point.
The Feng hasn't even done anything. She didn't even get the pallet stun off. She missed. He swung into the pallet. And he's still complaining and being like, this is what you deserve. But why? The Feng has literally done nothing. The person you're more angry with is the Nia, who keeps body blocking. And yet you're taking it out on this poor Feng. The little pumpkin. What has the little pumpkin done, man?
Don't even think of flashing me.
Oh, this is hilarious.
No, that's you. What? That's absolute bullshit. My god, you're toxic.
He's toxic because the killer's a moth. Oh my god. Again, you fucked up. Take responsibility from it and move on. Don't start bitching about the survivors and what they're doing.
This is 100% toxic.
It's not.
You can say whatever you want, but this is a 100% toxic and like bullying and stuff.
Bullying.
Oh my god, you're annoying me. See, just at the gameplay, you already can tell this is a Survive with Friends. They're communicating, they're body blocking, they're doing everything to just annoy you. This is Survive with Friends.
So basically, in his mind, the only way it can be a Survive with Friends is if they are annoying the killer. These guys aren't annoying you. I have to reiterate, you're just getting annoyed because you are playing badly, and that's fine. It's fine to play badly. Everyone has bad matches. It's completely understandable. It happens. No one can be perfect 100% of the time. But don't bitch and moan about the survivors because you are fucking up. That's not how this works. Alright, you gotta take responsibility for this.
And the difference between Survive with Friends, it's OP. They can communicate, they fucking cheat, they do every nasty perk.
How have these guys cheated?
That hard fucking win. Honestly, if you can play alone, then don't. Like, if you want to play Survive with Friends, take actual fucking noobs as your friends and not like the most OP people to get you up to rank 1. Blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker.
So that's what's interesting about what he said in the mid-game chat, okay? So he said the only way he accepts Swifts is if you have a pro who plays with not-so-good players to teach them. However, his viewpoint now is if you're going to play with Swifts, play with the most noob killers, noob survivors, as he puts it. You gotta make up your mind. Like, you said that was fine. Why now is it not okay? Is it because it's not working to your advantage? Is it because maybe you're losing against these people and you need to give a reason as to why you're losing that isn't you just had a bad game or you just played badly or they just outplayed you? Let's move on.
I don't get toxic at all. No, that's a lie. I can get toxic quite a lot of times, but...
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can.
Don't even think of flashlight saving it. It's useless. This is what I do with the Survive with Friends. Out of the way, you don't deserve it.
Buddy, not 5 minutes ago you got slapped on RPD by a survivor friend, so I don't think you can make that statement.
This is toxicity. This is 100% toxicity.
How is it though?
It
They haven't
can't.
done anything.
And the fact that they're even over here, still like, you know,
The bill was healing the thing.
it doesn't matter, mate. I'm out. Fuck it. Fuck that.
Should we see how... Hold up, before it goes in, should we see how he responds in the endgame chat? Do you reckon it'll be any different to last time? Let's find out!
WF. Reported toxic. SWF. On a terrible map.
You can't blame them for this map, it was RNG. But apparently
Again, I'm not
it's still their
counting this
fault.
game. Like, literally, 3 red ranks. 3 red ranks.
Grades, buddy, grades.
You have to be toxic.
How are they toxic? Learn
This
noobs
is
to play.
unbelievable. And I thought, because after the holidays, like New Year's,
He's like, this is what makes this guy toxic, okay? It's not the fact that he gets tilted at the game, because everybody gets tilted at the game. It's the fact that he starts insulting people in the endgame chat. In the last one, he said none of them have skill, just because they're in the SWF. In this one, he's basically saying they have no skill and they need to stop doing SWFs. It's that which is the toxic thing. Like, if you get tilted in the game, leave it in the game. You know, that's fine. Everybody gets tilted. It's absolutely fine. But don't go into the endgame chat and just be this pissed off, angry, and start throwing insults around. This is what is toxic. You going into endgame chats and just starting shit, starting arguments, throwing insults, doing all that kind of stuff. You can't moan about other people being mean to each other in Dead by Daylight if you are part of the problem. The one thing I will say about him here is that he does end his stream here. He realizes he's getting fed up and he's getting mad at the game, and he leaves it and he goes and raids someone. And you know what? Fair play to that. But overall, what do we have? We had entitlement, we had saltiness, we had insults in the endgame chat about 0 skill level, we had use of derogatory terms, we had we had a lot of stupid shit basically. And I think this guy he's not like the worst streamer I've ever seen, he's not the most toxic, no, but he is still part of the problem. So that's this episode, guys. If you guys want to see more of this, if you want to see me find more toxic streamers and talk about what they do wrong and maybe just bring light to this more and more, then please do let me know in the comments below, and just let me know if you've enjoyed it. If you like my content overall, please do like and subscribe on the old YouTube. It really helps me out getting into the algorithm and helping more people see the videos. And you can check out some more videos I've done just here. There should be a little button, including another toxic streamer who I came up against a few months ago. But for now, go out there, spread some positivity, be the best damn crunk that you can be, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye bye.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never, you know I'm taking that crown from you.